Good morning, everyone. Before we start, maybe we'll start with the video.
Cars in the future will be way smarter than cars now. You can select anything. You'll have a computer in it for you, a TV. You don't have to drive the car anymore. It'll do stuff for you. It'll travel faster. You can do anything with it.
Someday the house will be so smart it would know what you want and what you like.
You would press this button and say what you would like, and then it would automatically come out every time.
Sometimes you wish that, oh, I wish I could have pizza right now. And it'll be like,
But you got to be clear, because you could say eat vegetables while coughing, and then something new will come out, like some sort of really, really wonderful.
Someday it'll make this fear that would make it look like you're wearing what you want to wear. I would be a ninja and I could try a million outfits, and one of them would be red, one of them will be dark black, one of them will be light blue. Someday robots will help me do whatever I want.
Like if you want to go to Paris, your robot will just like fly you there, express ride, and just teleport you there, and then give you a quick, and then like organize all the tours for you and everything, and like help you get used to the jet lag and stuff.
Like you would see the room, you would fix the house.
yeah, because with a little imagination, anything's possible.
So today I want to just take a couple of minutes to talk about, before I specifically talk about retail, businesses globally and in the region it's harder to thrive and succeed, and there are multiple factors. Today you are facing economic changes, condition changes. You have technology and innovation which you need to adapt in your businesses to succeed, changes in the competition and globalization. These are some of the factors affecting your organizations or businesses in succeeding. I want to share a fact. S&P 500 is the global top 500 organizations benchmark. And in 1927, the average lifespan of an S&P 500 organization is 67 years. That means if you get into S&P 500 last decade or last century, you are here to stay, 65 years. In 1982, the average lifespan of an S&P 500 organization is 25 years. So still not bad. You are around for a couple of decades. Guess what is the average lifespan in 2005? 15 years. So an organization which in the S&P 500 today, 75% of the organizations will disappear in next 10 years, the top organizations. What does it tell us is that the whole world economy and the changing environment and the innovation in technology is driving a significant change. And the organization which adapts that succeed, the ones don't struggle to sustain the business. So from our perspective, coming back to retail, we see a couple of areas as the biggest trends, and our speakers before shared the same thing. Mobility. Today, last year, globally, consumers bought more than 1 billion mobile smartphones. But you need to understand, we have 8 billion population, and in 1 year, 1 billion mobile smartphones were sold. That's a significant trend and change and transformation. And if you look at things like social networking, more than 1 billion users in Facebook, and you have Twitter and so on and so forth. And that's driving a completely different set of economics. It's not just about social, but it's driving different social commerce and business models from there. The other aspects you have to look into is that today the retail industry the change is driven by the consumers rather than the retail industry itself. The consumers are demanding the change. And for example, they want to engage with you on their choice of device, at choice of their own time. They will decide which channel they want to come and engage with you. They might come online, or they might choose mobility devices, mobile smartphones, or they might walk into the store. As a retailer, if you don't have a platform which you can deliver that service, then they will look for a retailer who can deliver that. So from Microsoft perspective, these are some of the key areas we are investing, and we will continue to invest to deliver an end-to-end retail platform. And I'd like to ask Samik, from India perspective, what have you seen in last 2 years from the retail customers and our traction with the customers?
Sure. So, but before I talk of it, I just wanted to probably link the speakers who have spoken before us. So, Mr. Nagesh, you spoke about talking to people 18 years, 17 years, 16 years, that generation. We went a generation below that. So, what we showed you was generation 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, and look at how they look at the vision of tomorrow. Chief guest, you spoke about retailing, e-tailing, and m-tailing, right? And of course, you spoke about data and consumerization of IT. Now, for all of us who are there in the audience, if any of you are thinking that this is future and this is vision and it's only on the drawing boards, the answer is no. All of this can be done today. All of this can be available today, except maybe licking the phone and tasting the phone and smelling the phone, right? But besides that, everything is available today. And I would really urge all of you to take a look at the various stalls outside, at the pavilions outside, and look at this. Look at the fact that when the 7-year-old boy says that I want to wave my hand and see myself in a blue shirt, and a black shirt, and a red shirt, and how do I look? And someone had talked about the fact that immediately send in on Facebook to your friends and say, how do I look? And they give you a thumbs up and you buy it, it's available today. Go to the pavilion and you can see it. Okay? So coming back to India, so since the past 18 months, we have about 27 customers who have started this journey. So from Bharti Retail to Mother Dairy to Jubilant, a number of them have started this journey in various forms. Some of them, as you very rightly said, they had ancient systems and they were trying to change the ancient system and started with a POS. Some of them went a step further. They have started to look at retailing and e-tailing combined together. A few of them have gone further to look at how they can use big data. So a lot of that is happening in the country today. I still feel we are probably a couple of years behind to take it end to end, but the good thing is, as my MD also said, Karan, many times technology is ahead of the industry, and I think in this industry, definitely that technology is there today.
So I just wanted to share, because today the whole conference is about the leveraging technology and how you adapt technology. I give you an example of Australia. Australia is quite isolated in the sense you can call it an island, but it's a continent. So the retailers there are a couple of major retailers, and they're pretty captive market. I mean, we are pretty far away from the rest of the world. So the retailers have a pretty good stronghold in there. But last 3 years, the online e-commerce sales have crossed $2 billion, okay? And there are 2 major players for clothing specialty retail. And guess how much is the market share they have? 20%. Those 2 major players in Australia, their market share out of that $2 billion+ sales is only 20%, who had 90% of the market share before. That is because the vacuum is being filled by the international players. All the orders are going to US, Europe, I don't know, wherever people are placing orders from. So the point I'm trying to deliver is that If you do not transform your business and deliver the service consumers are expecting, someone else will, and the consumer will go there. So it's critical. You need to look at the holistic your strategy to see how you are going to deliver the service. It's not to say that brick and mortar stores are going to disappear. No, it's here to stay. And in fact, the research has shown that new stores and the floor space are continuously increasing 50, 60%. But then the online and e-commerce and omni-channel sales are increasing significantly higher. Okay? So what's next?
So let me ask probably a question to all the people sitting in the audience today. How many of you, show of hands, actually believe all the speakers who spoke before us? Good. How many of you, continue to keep your hands up, are ready for this journey ahead? Right, good, thank you. Then we are here ready to deliver the technology, the platform, the devices, the services that you need for this journey ahead. So what we do out here is basically we'll be launching the R3, which is the platform which can do this end-to-end today, available today. I would really urge all of you once again to see the vision with all the speakers have spoken about, come together, see it in reality, and leverage whatever you can. You don't have to do it end to end. Whatever you can, start imbibing it to take your organizations to the next generation retail organizations.
Thank you. So I just wanted to, we don't want to take too much of your time. I wanted to share some of the customers who are leveraging the new platform globally. Are we able to play the video?